welcome back to Lock and Reload. So we're going to go ahead and bring you another gear review. We're going to go ahead and bring you the BLACKHAWK CQC magazine holder, whatever you want to call it. If you're looking for a good, relatively inexpensive holster or magazine pouch, I do recommend the CQC series for as far as cost. I mean, they're not the cheapest mag holster out there, or the mag holder, whatever you want to call it, but they aren't the most expensive either. But if you need something that is quick, until you can get something better made by, like Crossbreed, because Crossbreed makes an excellent inside the waistband holster, magazine pouch for your magazines. That will complement your Crossbreed holster if you happen to have one. Anyways, these are some of my data points. I have been carrying this particular mag holder for about almost 2 years. I've had it with my 1911. I've had one for my 1911. I've had one for my Ruger P85, and now I have one, for my Smith & Wesson M&P. The reason I go back to them is because they're reliable. They're a good magazine holder. They hold up to the test of time. Considering how cheaply made they are, they hold up very, very well. Because again, you don't always get what you pay for. Again, not the most expensive thing on the planet, but not the cheapest either. Now, I'm not dogging BLACKHAWK by any means, because this is a very simple design and it's short and to the point, but if you're looking for a mag holster right now until you can get something better, I do recommend it. But I don't recommend it for long-term use. And here's why. These things are too big. For a single magazine holster, I understand this is a double stack magazine. Double stack is big enough as it is, but there are better options out there. The fact that it's really bulky really bugs me because it sticks out too far on the belt. It's not very concealable, even though it's part of their CQC series or close quarter combat, which doesn't mean concealed, but they're very hard to conceal. They're about as hard to conceal as their Serpo holsters, because they are made out of polymer and they kind of stick out like a sore thumb. So they defeat the purpose of concealed carrying. They do, for the most part, that has a little plastic polymer retention, whatever you want to call it, on the inside of that literally holds the magazine in. And for the most part, the magazine won't fall out, but if you go ahead and really shake it, it will eventually come out. But this one seems to be doing pretty good. I know in my 1911, if I went ahead and shook the single stack, it would eventually fall out. For the most part, that is, pretty high speed. It's a simple design made out of, I don't like the fact that it's made out of polymer, but because metal on plastic always wears out. Also, I don't necessarily like the fact that it has, a big gap on the bottom, because they need that gap so you can go ahead and actually take the clip off. Because you can go ahead and adaptate this to your thigh rig or whatever rig you got for whatever scenario you're running. So you can go ahead and attach that onto your thigh, onto your BLACKHAWK drop leg platform. But that is kind of a cool feature though. Again, it is bulky. I can't emphasize that enough. It is too bulky, it is too wide. Also, in concert with the Crossbreed holster, I don't have to have my belt on extraordinarily tight for the Crossbreed, but again, with the Crossbreed you can go ahead and name your retention. You can go ahead and, dictate your own retention to keep your firearm in, how tight you want it, how loose you want it. Me, this one's on pretty tight because I don't weigh a lot and I'm not very big around. So my belt's usually a little tighter. Well, the drawback to the CQC magazine holster from BLACKHAWK is the tighter you have your belt, you have this polymer that's riding on your side. And that rubs and makes it very uncomfortable. On a brighter note, the actual clip that rides hard and you know, wears into your skin pretty bad. It does have a hook on the inside, so it's very positive lockup, I give it that. But again, very uncomfortable to wear for more than, 4 or 5 hours. So the tighter you go, the more it's against your body, the more it's rubbing, and it's a sore is what it is. It's a pain in the ass. I really don't care for that, because I have to have a shirt tucked in every time I wear this particular magazine pouch, holster, holder, whatever you want to call it. So all in all, I mean, it's not a bad, if you're looking for something really quick and you want something right now until you can purchase something better, I do recommend it. But if you want to go ahead and wait, get something better, get something made by Crossbreed or any other that they manufacture out there, because I'm not happy with this by any means. The only reason I carry this a lot is it is great for range use. It is great for some of our zombie course, some of our run and gun courses and stuff like that, Outbreak, Omega, stuff like that. It is good for that. But anything on your everyday carry or your EDC, I do not recommend it. But at any rate, this is LockNReload with your BLACKHAWK CQC magazine, holster, holder, whatever you want to call it. As always, catch you later.
She said, I've got Napoleon complex. I don't know why, but I think she's right.